we've made some progress repairing the Vette here. Here is the lower section of the bumper cover that was completely missing a bunch of chunks. I've got it all reconstructed now, a little bit of primer on it. We went and put the radiator support back in. There's the other side that I trimmed back so they'll match. And what we need to do now is I'm going to take my template. I'm going to go see if I've got enough aluminum to build a panel to go in here, and then we will bolt it around the perimeter and then angle it up here in the back to where it hooks to this. This has all been reinforced, repaired where it was busted apart. Everything else looks pretty good. It should come out nicely. I haven't done anything on the front of the car where the paint was cracked, but once I get the structure done, get it back roadworthy, then I can start working on cosmetics. But this piece, pretty good shape compared to what it was right after hitting the raccoon. Okay, here we got a panel ready to go in on the passenger side. Got the perimeter holes where it fastens into this. This hole here, there is a bracket coming off the radiator support. It has the speed nut on it, so we can go down and bolt this in. Okay, here's the passenger side panel installed. I did end up reusing these back pieces since I did have one for each side. I thought, for some reason, I was thinking this piece was gone on the other side, but I still had it, so we just went ahead and reused that because it fits in nicely with the corner of the fender. We've got 3 bolts around the front that hold that together, the 3 around here. Like I said, this one here is into a bracket on the radiator support, so now all we got to do on this side is mount the air deflector. Okay, good progress made there. The deflector is on. The front side of that, you have the filler panel there. I'll paint that black. Never know it's there. Same with the driver's side that was totally munched. Now the back side, I was missing the plastic piece there to reinforce that, so I built one out of aluminum. I'll probably just pick up a plastic one later. And then on the front side, got the 3 bolts, attach all that. Everything is nice and solid. Now we just need some, go up on the front where the paint's cracked, and fix all that cosmetic. But structurally, she is back together. And that will work just great until I decide somewhere down the road I want a whole different front bumper. Well, and I went ahead and used a couple of rivets here. Same on the other side. Because if you take out a couple bolts here, the one in the corner, the one in this corner, and then the perimeter bolts around the front, this entire piece comes out in one unit, which leaves it wide open to get up in there to work if you need to take out the vent, the brake duct, or get up there to the turn signal. So it'll make servicing that stuff up there even easier. I just wanted to end this video with a quick shot of how it turned out. It's been like 2 weeks almost to the day that I hit that raccoon. And the wife and I wanted to take the car out tonight, so we put a couple 100 miles on it. That's why it's all dirty again. It was clean when I left. But this body work here, still a little wave right here that needs to be leveled out with a straight edge, you know, a longboard sander across there. But I did grind down all the cracks, fill those in, and that is just, I mean, a couple of minutes with sandpaper, shaping it, and then just shot some rattle can paint on it so I could get to driving it again. I noticed once I shot the paint, there is some cracks in the paint. This has got a lot of paint on the bumper. So when it flexed with the hit, it cracked the paint. So that'll need to be sanded. So either, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do overall, whether I just completely take down and redo the entire front bumper and paint it by itself, or if I'm going to dip coat the entire car, because there's a couple of different colors I'm considering just changing the car to. And I don't know if you've seen, the top of the car is already in anthracite gray dip coat that I did. Well, it's been going on 3 years. But I like the gray up there. I've considered the whole car in that gray, or possibly the avalanche gray. Some combination. Then if you dip coat it, those little cracks in the paint you're not going to see. And the whole bumper is covered in little rock chips from 200,000 miles of hot rodding. So, but the structure underneath, everything else there is fine. It works perfect. I do like having the openings open, especially in the daytime. The only problem is that they are completely open. You know, not having the screen, they also don't have the backing that the coupes have with the fog light and having it enclosed. But I like it being open. I like the look. I need to paint the radiator support bar because it's in a gray, and you can see that once you back away from the car a little bit. Other than that, it's really good. And the other side is just, oh, it's dirty down in the groove. Needs some buffing compound because it's had that screen in there for the last 20 years. Right now, it's good to drive. If I just end up redoing the front bumper, I won't post any more videos of this. But if I do end up dipping the whole car, I'll do some work on that. But for now, it's good to go. It's back ready to drive. I walked by this several times a day, and there was never a time where I just went, holy shit, that looks like crap. No, it blends in pretty decent to where if you're not looking for it, it's not that big a deal. So thanks for watching. Glad I got the car back on the road.